Hey guys, Crumbterial here. Welcome to episode 74 of Old School Runescape Blast from the Past, free to play and beyond. We're working toward 53 cooking, 53 fishing, and 50 mining to do like Throne of Miscellanea, the Hero's Quest, so on and so forth. So let's get after it. Okay. Got a motley crew here, I like it. Yeah, so basically, according where we're at in the guide right now, for Slayer Music's quest guide, we're at the part about slightly over halfway where we've got to get some skills going for Barbarian Fishing, Hero's Quest, Throne of Miscellanea, and the Forsaken Tower quest. Which I totally forgot that Throne of Miscellanea required the Hero's Quest. So it was like, okay, well, it's like I totally forgot about that. Then there's Lava Eel. I guess they're the two ways to get the Lava Eel, right? Is going in Taverley Dungeon with the Dusty Key, having to run a long way, which is the one that I'm probably going to do, or going to Deep Wilderness to go get it, which I ain't going to do. Because that's dangerous and I'm bad in the Wildie. Even in RS3 I was bad and still bad in the Wildie. I don't really get how to do things properly out there. I mean, I know how things work in concept, but it's interesting to me how that works on a person-to-person basis or on an account-by-account basis with people who like know how to PK and know what they're doing and know where to go and what to do for that stuff, whereas I don't. It's like the only thing I do in PvP worlds is loot other people's drops. It's like that's all I do. I would not be going out there to get rid of anybody. Unless of course circumstances change. I don't foresee those changing. I mean, if I have to go, well, I mean, I'm doing a Cristelia Slayer task now. The second task of my whole character here, I would say, might hasten to add. Oh, burnt it. Will we make it? No, we won't. Alright, that's cool. Also, if you like the content and so on, feel free to like and subscribe. I've got to keep remembering to do that more at the beginning instead of at the end, because these streams are sort of on the long side. I have to keep remembering to do stuff. I can now cook chocolate cake. Awesome. And, 53 cooking, okay. We're doing, keep going. So other than that, I mean, what is this? Somebody's dropping their burnt stuff. I'm wondering, depending on what's going on, if people collecting burnt food is still a thing. I hadn't run into any of those collectors at any point specifically, but I just heard that it was a thing for people to have just collections of burnt food, or like vast collections of stuff that they buy because they like it. Just for a status symbol, or because they have GP to burn or throw down the drain, I guess. Which is totally fine for them. I'd always want to get to, well, maybe not get to know, but I mean like interview or like ask somebody questions with that. We're like, okay, how did you get all this GP that you can just, toss it into the abyss to start collections of interesting things and so on? Because I think that would be where the bigger part of the setup was at. It's like, okay, how does this actually work? Where you got, who knows if they got all their GP by like doing PKing or bossing, because like I've seen some PK videos where, I mean, they're montages to be fair. I don't think I've ever really seen a stream of somebody PKing something, or in old school RS where you go to PvP worlds and bat people around like cats batting rodents. But anyway, where they get 8, 9, 10 million per PK, and I know that's not all of it, but 10 million per thing is a pretty good chunk of change with some of these weapons and so on. That reminds me, I'd actually want to go do the barrows. Not on this stream, I don't think, but maybe I think at some point to go do barrows. Probably also have to do the Mauritania diary then. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea because of double runes and so on. It's like I got so many, like the Mauritania diaries and so many other diaries I'd like to do. Whoop. Diaries as well. Alright, so the Mauritania diary. I don't even think I've done the first thing. Unless I have. Oh yeah, I have not gone to the Slayer Tower and I've never accepted a Slayer task from Masna. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. But I know I haven't accepted a task from him here in Old School. I probably did in RS3. But that was only because probably to just get the achievement, and that was it. It's like I didn't use him as like a constant source of Slayer points or anything. Although you can, if that's something you would like. 50% chance of the gas ignoring you with the Mauritania Easy Diary complete, huh? Nice. Let's see. Oh, we'd have to go to the Canopus course. We'd have to catch a swamp lizard. What? Craziness. I mean, I could get some rope and some nets, I guess. That would work okay. There's a net spawn in Lumberch Swamp by the Nistalin Mystery quest art. Pretty sure. Oh, right, Tarn. I forgot about that. 51 cooking. I cannot make baked potatoes with egg and tomato. That doesn't actually sound half bad. I mean, it does sound maybe a little wonky, but I don't know if IRL if that would actually be good. You know, some nice tomato, like maybe a charred skin maybe on the outside or on the outer edge, you know, with some eggs. I don't know if that would be too bad. Whoop. I just realized they were saying possibly grass to me or possibly grass to someone else, and I was huge Chevron. So, you're welcome, W. Key William. You're welcome indeed. Thank you. Okay, Trouble. Oh no, are you serious? They made Trouble Brewing. They made Trouble Brewing an account requirement for the Mauritania Medium Diary. Oh boy. I wonder if they took that away. In RS3, I don't. Whoops, I did that wrong. Like, I do not remember doing that. Maybe I just blocked it out. The scene of intense pain and suffering, I decided I would prefer to forget. I do not remember doing that. Or the Swamp Bodie. Okay, I already did that. Make a batch of cannonballs. I know for a fact I didn't do that. A fever spider on Brain Death Island. We've got to start Rum Deal. I know I haven't started Rum Deal. And I got a mix of Guthix Balance Potion. While in Mauritania, we got to have a Restored Potion, Garlic, and Silver Dust, which we can make by using the Silver Bar and the Ectofungus Grinder, it says here. Man, I am burning a lot of these things. Okay. Activate the Ghost Speak Amulet when worn. Da-da-da. The Hard Diary. Unlimited teleports to Burderat. Okay, that's what we want to see. A Bone Crusher. The Bone Crusher was a separate item. And 50% more runes from the Barrows chest. That's also a very good perk with that, too. That'd be another reason for it. Man, so like I burned like a quarter of these so far. I just burned them all up. so... Okay, so unlimited teleports to Bird or Rock. That's probably the one we do want to have. Unlimited teleports to the slime pit beneath the ecto fungus. Okay. Oh, that was a poll booth. I was freaked out by the poll booth. Alright, so after we get these levels, which we may or may not... Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, if I don't want to 3-tick granite in the wilderness, or not in the wilderness, in the desert, I'm going to have to do mining. Which means I should probably also eventually do a birdhouse run. But I'm going to wait till I get 53 cooking to go do that. I wonder if that means I'm going to have to just... If I'm going to have to buy more Chrome one or not. I was going to say I could go catch Chrome one, but I can't because I don't have 65 fishing. I only have like 30 or 40 something fishing. Yeah, I got 35 fishing. I would need like another almost 20 levels, not quite. Fishing levels. And we're going to get 52 cooking here in that. And be in this inventory if I can stop burning the stuff. One more, maybe? Yeah, 52. I can now cook botanical pie. Alright, so just one more level. I guess I got confused botanical pie versus garden pie. They might be a different thing, question mark? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all about that. Okay, so we need 11,845, so 190. That's basically 200, not quite 200 for that much. If it were 100 cooks, that would be 19k, 100 cooks. Which would be, if we double that, it would be like 200 fish. Which would be something like 7-8 inventories at this points. We might make it or we might not. It's probably going to be close. I actually kind of see what we're going to get with 53. I should also probably get 59 magic at some point so I can go bump off what's his face because I don't have cooking gauntlets. Because I don't have the mage level to kill Chronozone. If I should be super sweaty and 2-ticket. I guess that doesn't work on this fire then. That would probably only work on a range. That's right. I could find the Insidious range. Worthwhile to cook on that. Hosidius Kitchen. A small building located in Hosidius district just east of the mess, okay? The building contains a bank chest and 2 cooking ranges. The fastest teleportation is by using the carriage to memoirs to Hosidius 11 seconds. Or you can go to Zarek's Talisman in the Glade for 33 seconds, or to the center of Corinne and run southeast. Cooking range provide an additional 5% increase in successful cooking food. This increased to 10% with the Elite Diary, and you gotta have 100% Hosidius favor to actually use the range. Oh, hey, wow. Okay, so we're doing quite well here. If we keep up this pace, we'll definitely get to 53 before we run out of fish. Pretty awesome. Let's see about the Lumbridge Diary. Because I know there was one thing, get the upgraded device from Ava. I don't have 50 range yet, so I can't get one. Sad face. Okay, so I've already got the easy one done. Oh, I forgot, I think I banked that combat lamp. I should probably use it on ranged. Okay. Hey, wow, we need like 3,100 more XP. That would be like not very much. And one more possibly? Oh, burned it. That's fine. Alrighties. And we're back at it again. Should be with this inventory, I think. Move on to do a birdhouse run, maybe some fishing. Mining probably. Little logs in Green Village. Craft a cloth. Oh wow. Gotta catch an essence impling or collect a Ginzig and Puro and get a Slayer task from Kildar. Oh wow, craft some lava runes. I didn't know that was a thing for this. Okay, so we might need to get another one, or we might not. Okay, 190, we need like, what, 2 or 3 more successful cooks. There's 1, 2, and... oh, and... yes! 53 cooking. I can now cook lava eel. Oh, that explains it. That explains the whole thing. The whole thing. Alright, let's do a birdhouse run. So we need a dig site pendant and some maple logs, a hammer, a chisel, and I'm gonna get my pickaxe. Did I put that in the tools section? Yeah, it's still in the tools section. Cause yeah. Alright, so oh, and the woads, then the wild blood seeds. That's right, I need 20 of those. And whoops. And Fossil Island. Whoops. Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, my camera turned to the side. That explains a lot. Okay, Verdant Valley. Oh, somebody's already here doing that. Okay, well I can just switch worlds. I wonder, oh, I should also do a tree run. I can only do 3 trees at once though. I'd have to go to 2 nearby there's one in Catherby and another in, one in Catherby and 2 by the Grand Tree teleport location things. Yeah. Alright. Somehow I was getting 200,000 cooking XP an hour. Wow. Oh, and I burnt, according to Roomlight says, I burnt over 1/3 of the supply I was cooking. That hurts. Troop, troop, troop. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so we gotta get how much? We gotta get 4. Well, I don't have to do. I can just go to the one place that's nearby, the Ardi Monastery, and mine mine iron there. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so that's taken care of. Alright, so we need to do then fishing. Let me see if we need to do the fishing via the lumber strainer. Upgraded device from Ava. We've got a grapple across the river Lum. We're gonna need a mithril grapple to do that. Pickpocket Martin the Master Gardener. I nearly called him Marvin again. Okay, so it's actually not, you know, it's not very difficult. All we need is to do some stuff, craft some lava runes. I wonder, I'm getting sidetracked here. A fire talisman or tiara, an earth talisman, earth runes, and pure essence. A fire talisman, do they get consumed? They probably did. Yeah, no. I don't have an earth talisman either. I have an earth ore, but no earth talisman. Alright, so... Alright, so, oh, these guys have the good idea. Alright, so basically we would go... He's going to be logging out here in a bit. Let's hop on the German servers and see if anybody's here yet. Nope. Yeah, that's a bit... I have to wait for about another second. I wonder if it'd be better to wait over here. Like go across the road. There's 3 iron rocks in the triangle. Okay, so we could go to the Legends Guild mine. Oh, and Al Creed, huh? Lovacane mine, Verdant Valley, where we just were. Okay, so the only other good place to get this would be in Creed. Alright, so I'd also need to get a binding necklace for the lava runes. So that I think, like, we can't fail, basically. Because there is apparently a chance you can fail. Hey, Camel, what's up? I do enjoy the music out here. Okay, so it says 3 in a triangle. I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is. let's go zoom in and just wait for a bit clockwise. Drop all the ores. Yeah, so basically, I left the best place I could have gone to actually do this task for here. So, yeah, not the smartest move I ever had. Or the smartest idea I ever had. At least I'm not so hepped up about not keeping the ore. Because I mean, it's only worth like however much it's worth. Oh, 39 GP apiece. Well, I mean, maybe I could examine the trout and salmon if they're not worth very much either. Oops. Full up again. Okay, so 35 each. Every 1,000 is 35,000 XP. I hope I don't need that many. Okay, I need like 2,600 more. So every 100 of these is 3,500. So that would mean I would need probably. Well, 28 times 4 is 112, so it wouldn't be quite that many. Not quite 4 in our inventory, it's like 3 and a fraction. And I misclicked. Out here as well. It's like the only reason why I'm doing it is because it has to be done to get to the next quest, because that questing and so on is what I really want to do, because that's where the big XP drops are for my character. And it's like, okay, but there's this between me and that to be able to mine and so on that I need to do to be able to get that done. Clicked again. So yeah, it was a big disappointment for me to realize in old school, it was probably the same for this in RS3 as well, that Throne of Miscellany is locked behind the hero's quest. I was like, wait a minute. Throne of Miscellany was locked behind the hero's quest? Yeah, apparently. So I gotta go get that silly lava eel, get the snail slime from Garrett to make the oily fishing rod. And so on. Oh right, I've gotta get to do barbarian fishing as well. That's what I probably should do to get the fishing up, but I don't have the level for it. You have to be level 30 something to start it. Wait, what level do you have to be for barbarian fishing? Barbarian training. Oops. Full up again. Okay, so the bare requirements for barbarian fishing are 48 fishing to start and 55 to complete. Wow. Okay. So maybe Otto will give me some XP to get me from 53 to 55, most likely. Question mark. I don't even know, I don't even remember in RS3 like what I did to get all this XP. Or if I just dropped the stuff. It just seemed like so, like such a wild train of events for me to want to drop something I picked up. But I wasn't going for like, okay, let's get to 199 as fast as possible or anything. Whoops. 47 mining, which I skipped through. And I got total level 1025 too, apparently, which I don't know what the heck I'm doing with that. They just kind of fly on by. Just clicked again. 3 more levels. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so 7416. Oh, hot shot. That would mean about 74. So it would be like 200 plus 10. 210 more iron ore, approximately. Which is going to be another, what would I say, 28 plus times 4 was 112. So that would be like another 8 inventories. And I mean, it's not, I'm able to get these iron ores in like one smack, so it's not too terrible. Ore in the rock is not respawned yet, so hit it hard as you will, it won't do a thing. Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, unless I really get into like desert tasks and like things you can do in the desert, there's no way I'd be paying Lazim a million GP after a Nakra's Lament to get the amulet to have unlimited charges. And like I said, if it has some other use, I mean, the desert amulet makes you totally immune to desert heat, so I mean, that would be a bit of a trade-off. I think having the elite task diary done would be kind of a little rough there because of the steep requirements for it. Just kind of swoop around the training by like, I could do a bunch of barbarian fishing at the start and just run that to get to 35, but I want to try to do things exactly the way the guide has, just in case there's most likely a method to it, of course. It's interesting to me. Alright, so where am I? Full up again. Strangely enough, that if I'm into it, it's like that strange buzzing noise is the only thing that actually tells me I'm out of room. It's like I don't even pay attention to much else. Baby implant. I won't be distracted from my mission today. It's pretty hot here today, and it's supposed to be pretty hot tomorrow too. And just like that, so according to right here, I'm getting XP per hour would be something. Oh, it says 434. What? Oh no, it would be 30,000 per hour. Okay. It's not bad. According to that, I'd have to do this another, what, 10 minutes? That's about right. It'd be pretty cool to wonder if your character and you were like separate entities who were aware of each other. My character would be, you know, kind of ticked off having to go fight dragons and whatnot, just because I said so. The cool part is about the barbarian fishing though too, is that I'm able to train my agility too slightly while I'm doing that. Maybe Imping's back again? I thought it would have despawned by now. Isn't he cute? I can actually catch those, but I don't know if I have the level to do it barehanded. Oh, Oh man, I forgot about the apple tree run. Maybe before I switch to fishing, I should do the apple tree run then. Space again. Something that I've learned in life, I think it's a rather hard lesson for me because I keep relearning it, is to not drive yourself crazy with certain things if you have no control over them. Like with these rocks, I have some control, but I don't have all the control. Like I don't control the respawn rate of these rocks, I only control how I react to the way these rocks are respawning. I just realized that I'm also trying to make it so that I talk a little bit. Otherwise, I'm just like mining in semi-silence. I mean, that can be okay. But I also want to make sure that I kind of brighten this up because I realize that mining is one of those rather boring type skills. And it's like, okay, maybe I should AFK, but then that defeats the purpose of this series. This is, of course, me streaming like all the progress on my character, so wanted to make sure that everything was set up so that it's all basically like recorded, not necessarily for posterity, but for, you know, somebody who likes to watch old school Runescape content and so on. They're like, okay, let's make something. Whether 5 people watch it, or 10 people, or 10,000, or no people, I've made the content to be watched, and then, okay, I get to practice certain things. Like, you know, talking. When nobody is, I shouldn't say nobody is listening, but other people, a lot of people may not be listening at once. Because this is live in part, but then after it's not live anymore. But it kind of helps me to interact, you know, to a certain extent with people. Or like, actually, to be quite frank, it's actually more like the idea of people. Yeah, 48 mining. Knowing that somebody in the great world out there of pixels known as the internet may be listening to this months or years or 250 years down the road. hearing some random mining noises and having somebody talk about not crying over things they don't have control over, so to speak. Alright. So 2 more mining levels and then we get to do, I don't know, something. I think the first on the list was Barbarian Training. I can't even remember. Oh, that's right. He's up nearby the place where you start the waterfall quest. I forgot how to get there. But before that, I gotta go to a tree run and go fishing. So, yeah, I may not even be able to go fishing. There. I just clicked it before it respawned. That's probably what I did. I'm usually accustomed to like clicking right away. The third one is done, I'm like clicking right away, but then I have to wait a little bit. Then click it. It's like, but I want to mine it, and it's like, I'm over here and like, there's nothing, I got nothing for you. Oh no, I have something. And it's like, but then they got nothing. But then they got something, but then they got nothing. Okay, so according to this, we got 6,800 left, so that would be like exactly, well, not exactly, but if you run it up to 7K, that would be exactly 200 iron ore. We got a gem. Well, confounded. I like gems. I didn't even have the glory amulet on either. Also, I'm pretty sure getting a gem from lower tier rocks is a disgustingly low chance. Whoop, I did it again. Clicked and there wasn't more available on the rock. See, being alive, I didn't think you could take up to 5 smacks. Getting a little smoother now. It's almost like we can pre-move the mouse into position. Pre-clicking the tinderbox when you're doing fire making, so that when the log gets lit, the next one you can go to the next one right away. Whoop. And one left. closer to like 130 to 150. Whoop, did it again. And then boom. And if it takes another couple of swipes, that can actually be good, because then we spend that time that we would normally have had to spend waiting. Not waiting because it took long enough so that their other one would respawn here. It's taking me 2 hits all of a sudden, and sometimes it takes 1. Yeah, setting all 3 goals for cooking, mining, and fishing in this one stream might have been a little ambitious. Little bit here. I mean, we're at 49 mining and I'll look another gem. What is sapphire? Yay. Make my own beads, necklaces, and big sight pendants. Or a ring of forging and a ring of recoil. So yeah, I'm fine with it. Although I have a bunch of sapphires done from what I need to get the crafting going. So just under another 100. Oops. So, 2,800 now. Alright, so we almost got another lot to drop. So this is like just under 2,000 to go. Okay. Watch pot and all that. That's why I find it helps to get tuned to the rhythm of stuff. Oop. And we're on another setup going along. Wow, we're in the triple digits now. Got like, what, 20 or so more to go. Might get 49 with this inventory, not sure. That's right, because we're going to get 26. We should get it, should. Oh, no, wait, we won't. So I don't think we will. Times 12? Times 8? Oh, okay, times 8. 45 times 8 is only like 260? 268 or something? Yeah, we won't get it early next one. Okay, one more. And 49.90. Alright, so 95.30. So if it's 3,500, that's 100, so 7,000. Not quite 300 iron ore. It's probably more like 250 or 280. So that means I'm gonna have to mine another. With 260, I'm gonna have to mine another 10 inventories of this stuff. What if I'm getting it one? If I'm getting the 3 of them in like a couple seconds, it shouldn't be too bad. Oops. Start over at the left. Oh yeah, I forgot. Then I have to get. Oops. I have to get 70 combat too. Eventually. When I'm training to 50 range, I'll get maybe, I don't know, level or 2. I can't remember how that works. When I'm at 45, well, it's not my skill magic is. So magic just barely. Oops. Okay. Now let's check. 7,500, so we got like 2,000 XP roughly. Okay, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm looking to do, if I can remember, an apple tree run after this. It's only 3 trees, and then get to fishing probably at Barbarian Village. Oh, the Pillory Guard. Let's talk to him. He might give me a pretty cool reward. I don't know. We've got a triangular key. No, it's a diamond-shaped key. A circular key. And a triangular key. Whoop. What did he give me? 160 coins. Okay. Barely one of these iron ores are worth. Alright, I know this is going to be probably a colossal waste of a couple of charges, but the fact that I can't get a full inventory of iron ore going bugs me. I was so glad, even though I know that I was in free to play, you know, that Al-Qarid's not affected in this area by desert heat at all, because it was like the desert. I remember one of the first beach parties I ever attended in RS3, because it was, you know, like the beach. I thought they'd turn it into the desert and I was gonna die. But of course I didn't, because that's not how the way to Long Ridge Beach works. Alright, 6,800. So not quite under 200 now. So that means we're under 10 inventories would be 280, so we're probably about in the neighborhood of 6 to 8 more inventories, full inventories, before we're done here. Well, for now. I clicked on that, but apparently not. 3,000 exactly. Ish. No lag here. Let's check out closest fishing spot to a bank. Shiloh Village. The most popular place to fly fish. Okay. I mean, it can't hurt. Maybe that's where I should go to fish instead. If it's close to a bank and I can keep what I catch, you know, why not? Just about 5K exactly now. To a point where it's going to be only to 3 to 4 inventories. Whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Figured out why the volume was so low on the headset the other day. It was because I had the special on headset volume turned down by accident, which is why it was so muffled. Inventory now. I forgot what you can fish in Shiloh Village except for Chrome Wani. It's obviously another fishing spot there. If I can fly fish there, I should probably do it. because it's free cooking XP I'd be throwing away if I just dropped the fish. I mean, it's kind of like the same with this, but I try not to think about that, you know what I'm saying? Especially because with iron ore, it's slightly more palatable with iron ore for me, because with iron ore to iron bars without a ring of forging, you can fail. Okay, so we're at the point now where it's like going to be exactly, oh no, not exactly, we're past the point. So it's going to be less than 100. It's probably going to be more like 70 or 80 now. Oops. Oh wow, that took a really long time to respawn. Not that I like failing iron bar smelting, because I don't. It's like, oh, I can skip this, we can go to steel right away. It's like, why not? Because you can. Less than, not quite 2K at this point. What? 35 times 20 is 700. It's not quite 30. It would be 70 short of 30. So 30 would be 1050. So it's like 1020 per inventory. 1020. So it's at this point where it's going to be probably on the next inventory, so I'm going to have 50 mining. And then I can leave this behind for a bucket load of fishing. Oh, and the tree run. Gotta remember that. I like the tree runs for fruit trees because it's going to be in 2 of the locations are by spirit trees, so they're easier to get to. I like the idea of mining because it's somewhat meditative, but I also don't like it because of how monotonous it becomes. It's one of the only reasons why I took the Pillory Guard Reno event. It's like, oh, okay, I want a bit of a mental break from this because I wanted a mental break from it. Okay, so this is probably going to be the last inventory of iron I'm going to have to mine. If not, it's going to be very shortly into the next inventory after this that I can stop, which I'm looking forward to. So it's going to be about 10 more. Well, it's going to be less than that now, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to go back to Castle Wars after this and get my Dreaming Staff and stuff if I'm going to go to Shiloh Village and do a tree run and whatnot. And one after this one. Of course, that's going to take longer. And boom! 59. I can now access a volcano mine with 150 kudos on Fossil Island and mine size 5 stars. Nice. Alright, volcanic ash is what you combine with super compost to make ultra compost. That's right. Okay, we're gonna go to Castle Wars. I'm going to take this necklace off because I don't need it. I'm going to do a tree run, or try to. Okay, apple. I'm going to need 1 apple tree seed, these saplings, which I could probably release. And we're going to also need, Varrock Teletab. And my Diamond Staff. And a filled plant pot, that'll work well. We could also get the plant cure out of here, because I don't need it. Okay, so we can need a water source. Get a watering can. Oh crud, I need a trowel to do that, don't I? Yes, I do. Alright, so we can go to Varrock and go to the sphere tree. Gotta get a camel teleport. So I'm gonna be standing around with that gardening trowel, wishing things would hurry it up. Somebody's got a kitty. I forgot I gotta get a ring and doing because I broke mine. Okay. Gotta travel to either the stronghold or the village. It doesn't matter because eventually we're gonna have to go to both. Squeeze through here. Right click follow Elkoi, so by the time my guy goes through there, we can click on him. Over here. More Tardies. Alright, so we want to exchange our tool leprechaun and we get a gardening trowel here. And magic secateurs. Whoops. Alright, so we want to... Oh no, forgot about that. I don't have an axe. I would have to have chopped it down because I don't have an axe. Nice. Okay, so if I go to Elkoi, whoops, and we can follow Elkoi back through the maze, I can go to the other fruit tree, and I can go to the bank by the gnomes over there. And I can go over there and get an axe. I like that the tree has a green part in the shape of a mustache. I just think that's glorious. Alright. These little stairs in the middle of no place, that's the bank. No one's built everything quite high up for their size. I never got it. Okay. Alright, so after that does this thing, I can't remember how long that's going to take. Hey, 30 minutes on it. something happens. You can grow orange trees and buku leaf and get quadruple oak roots. Nice, okay. Well, I'm gonna plant an apple tree here, so I might plant an orange tree. Oh wow, quite a bit. Let's give it the old chopperoo and clear it out. A spade, you say? Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna treat it with compost. Here. There we go. Whoops, I don't want to talk to him. Well, not that he is not nice to talk to and so on. Let's get this plant cure out of here. And this baby trowel out of here too. Use the cooking apple on him. Okay. We're gonna go to Catherby. Okay, there's the patch. So I'm going to go in the right direction. Here's the bank. Alright. Alright, so we actually do have orange tree seeds, quite a few of them. Alright, and plant pots. We need an empty, oh wait, we don't need an empty plant pot. Whoops. Okay, so we need to put that in here. We're gonna have to chop it down, then we're gonna have to wait. Blah blah blah, okay. I wonder if this tree will be dead. Nope. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because I didn't have a axe to chop down the tree, I couldn't chop it down. I know that sounds really dumb, but it was like I couldn't chop it down because I couldn't chop it down. Okay. Let's chop it down again. I want to dig it up. Now we want to use this on it. I need a gardening trowel to do that, do I? Okay, well, do I have one? I should. Okay, now we just wait. Pains me to have to do that, but that means I'm probably also going to have to. What I should do, setting things up for something else, what I should do is go to the bank, put all this stuff back, and then go buy some more super compost and make some more super compost here at the Catherby patch. That's what I should do. I can't remember how long it takes, like a minute, maybe two. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get into the groove because I haven't done a farming run in RS3 in so long. It's like I know for a fact I should be doing that, but I haven't. And it's like I can't be all, oh hey, you should do your farm runs. like if I'm not doing mine. I'm only saying that too because it's like I know I should be. Like, facts are facts. Because if you're not doing farm runs, that's like a bunch of money left on the table. Pardon me. Okay, so I want to keep these. We can put this in the farming section. We can put this where it belongs. I could possibly wield. Oh no, wait, I can't, can I? We need to get some money. Let's say 5K. And we need to also get $15. Oh, wait a minute. We need to get the buckets first, don't we? Yeah, that's right. To get the. Are you serious? To get the buckets first and then the watermelons. So we need to get the compost out. Dead marigolds. Bugs me. Alright, so I lost count of how many that was. I'll just wait to see if the bin looks like it's empty and then we'll know. I mean, that's only the obvious way to do it. Alright, the bin is empty. Let me go over here. Exchange the tool, leprechaun. All the buckets in here. Get one back for that. Oh yeah, and we should buy. Vanessa buy a bunch of buckets. Plant pot packs, huh? Compost pack, sack pack, basket pack, buckets, empty bucket packs. Oh really? How many buckets are in here? I don't have enough coins. What? Oh wow, it's 100 buckets a pack. I feel like such an idiot. Alright, so we have 900 buckets now. Oh boy. I cannot believe that I feel so dumb. I could have saved myself loads of time and so on. Alright, so we've got all the buckets we could possibly need, almost 1,000 of them. And if I do get rid of those, I realize also that I can come back here to Catherby and buy more whenever I want to. Because I don't know the stock time for it, but even if it was like 20 minutes or something else. Oh wait, I gotta get my rake. Because we gotta rake the tree patch now, because there's some weeds. Alright. In you get. Throw the compost on you. Alright. Too bad he can't hold coins. That would probably be too OP. Alright. Alrighty then, let's go to Shiloh Village and see if we can hit some fishing. See if the fish are biting today. Hey, a redberry bush. I should dig that up. I should legit dig that up and replant it. Replant one. I know I have. Oops. I know I have. Seriously. Well, that was a sucky deal. I know I have redberry seeds, more than one redberry seed, so. Go to configure. Skipper point. Gruber's Wood. Northwest of Mount Karoom. Edgeville, Campus, Carcass Library, the Wizard's Tower, Mudskipper Point. Where is it at? Kromja Gnome Glider, Green Desert north of Narda. Okay. So to get to Shiloh Village, we need the quest. Some quest. Or other. Let's see. I forget what it is. I should have favorited it too. Freight wing code CKR, south of Tybor and I. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we max out at 4 favorites apparently. I think that's rather cheap. Okay. Ow. Why on earth am I running over there? Okay, so apparently, like, what, I can't go through there, so what? Dude. What on earth is up with this? I can't get over here? Oh, right. No, I can't. Just gotta go down this little bridge. And then go over here. And then go, like, way down to here. I don't have time for very much fishing. Okay, so we've got our 50 mining and 53 cooking. We need to get 53 fishing. Then do the barb training. Whoop, oh, let me just want to click follow. Follow him into the village. And then we are dropped off. Oh, we want to bank the banker. Go to the herb lore section. Throw this stuff in there. Tomatoes. That's funny. I find that very funny. Okay, so then we go to the food. Get my fly fishing rod. Lots of feathers. Okay. Then we go up here. And we fish what? Oh. Salmon and trout. Okay. Barbarian smithing, barbarian herb lore. Okay. Okay, so between 50 fishing, 50 XP for a trout, I think it's 70 for a salmon. Yeah. So the XP average is like 60. So for every 100 fish I catch, oh wow. For every 100 fish I catch, it's like 6,000 XP. Oh wow. Gonna get level 36 fishing here in a second. I think. Yep. We can do nothing new. That's okay. And one more, and I'm gonna have to go to the bank. There we go. Whoop, wait a minute. I can just go to the bank box. Just click those, two of those, and be out of here. And we're back. The ancient cavern is quite a dangerous area. Blah, blah, blah. To kill level 304 mithril dragons. Oh boy. Dragons with long-range attacks. There's no exit immediately available upon entering the dungeon. This just gets worse and worse. I remember what a pain in the rumpus it was trying to do barb training on RS3, because if I'm not mistaken, I had to kill multiple mithril dragons to get what I wanted. Uh-oh. The whirlpool sucked my rod in and reel in? No, I guess not. Hey, there we go. Cast an animal line. Yay. Yeah, cause completing the Barbarian Skills book requires burning chewed bones dropped by mithril dragons. Otherwise, the final paragraph of this section on crafting pyre ships will be missing, and page 21 of the book will be blank, even if the rest of the training has been completed. You will also speak to Otto again after burning the bones. Okay. Interesting. Smithing. Looks like I'm making bronze stuff and attack stuff and the low level everything. Oh man. Mithril dragons. Oh goody. Can be found and fought in the ancient cavern. Be wary as these monsters are extremely powerful. They release spoke the King Black Dragon's long-standing record as being the strongest dragon in Runescape. Strongly recommended to use anti-fire potions in conjunction with an anti-dragon shield or a dragon fire shield. Okay, we're full up on fish. Running to the bank. wonder if that means the fishing spot will be back up over here. I hope so, because this is the shorter trip of the bunch. Here we go. Okay. If they are fought without complete Dragonfire protection, it is recommended to stay at melee range and use Protect from melee to reduce the amount of Dragonfire damage. Dwarf multi-cannons are not allowed in the Ancient Cavern. Okay. Always drops one dragon bone, set of dragon bones, and 3 mithril bars. Interesting. Okay. Why is the dragon full helm 67 million coins? Wow. And 94, so 2 more fish ought to do it. And 37 fishing. Just doesn't get me anything. Not anything new anyway. Man, combat level 304. Man. Okay, I think after the end of this, at the end of this inventory, I think that'll be the end for the stream for today, guys. I do appreciate you hanging out. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Probably gonna have to do the fishing again next time, but not before I do another tree run. Maybe. Always trying to hit a birdhouse run at the beginning of every stream. Try to keep that going. Maybe the same for tree runs, unless, you know, it's useful. Alright, so maybe to remind myself, yeah, I can get real slick, see? Remind myself what I want to do by getting the supplies out beforehand. Yeah, alright. Keep on going.